Hello, I'm John Lewe, the founder, CEO, and lead developer here at QuoteWerks. Recently, I was at a trade show and got a chance to speak with many of our existing customers, and I was surprised to learn that our customers simply do not know about all the great features QuoteWerks has to offer. That was quickly remedied after they watched the following short presentation. I'm going to run through that presentation with you now. Let's start. Okay, first we start with a new quote, and we need to pull in customer information. And so here's an example of the customer lookup screen. In this case, we're integrating with ConnectWise, so we do a search result, and we pull that information in. Next, this is showing our new dashboard in version 4.9, and this is another way to start new quotes. So if you are a ConnectWise user, you can click on the Create Quote for ConnectWise Opportunity. So any opportunities that are in ConnectWise that are flagged for quote creation, they'll show up here. Click on the button, and it'll create a new quote that pulls in the customer information and the opportunity information with that new quote. Next, we'll want to put items on the quote. So you can very easily search here. This is our cloud database with our product content subscription. Search to see all the results, and down below there you'll see that it shows the distributor pricing and availability, and we also show consumer prices from like CDW, Newegg, Amazon, Dell, ProVantage, and Staples. So it's really easy to pull in those products into your quote. There's no importing required. You can also search for and pull products in from like a ConnectWise database or an Autotask database, and also you can maintain your own products inside of QuoteWerks as well. Now, once you've selected the item, you can part of our product content subscription is we'll actually show you the accessories for the item, which really saves you a lot of time. And again, we have the distributor pricing and availability as well. Here we are back on the quote itself, so that's what this looks like, and you can see you can still actually click on the in individual lines and get the real-time pricing availability and choose a different source if you'd like. You can also pull in sales tax rates with our sales tax rate service. It's just part of our real-time module based on the ship to zip code. Next step, we're going to save the quote, and we have a lot of options when saving with our CRM PSA integrations. In this case, we're with ConnectWise, so we're going to create our updated sales opportunity, create updated link document, a follow-up activity, a one-off activity, and we can create service tickets as well. Here's an example of our printed quote. This is from one of our layouts, and you can see here where it's merging in, all the line item detail and pictures and whatnot. And this is completely customizable, but this is something that you get out of the box. Something that a lot of our customers aren't aware of is our word merging proposal-based solution. So this is where you can have a lot of narrative in your proposal. We have a sample that ships with QuoteWerks, and ultimately there's just a bunch of macros that we can put into the document, and we'll merge in even the pictures and product descriptions that you're getting from a product content subscription. So it's a real good best of both worlds sort of solution. Next, rather than email a PDF of the quote, instead using Quote Valet, we email a link to your customer. It says click here to view your quote. When they click on it, it comes to a page that looks like this. This is completely customizable, and at the moment that the customer reviews the quote, you actually get an email notification and a dashboard notification, so you know that the customer's actually received the quote. That's very powerful. Also, this quote's interactive, so you can have set it up so the customer can pick and choose different options that they'd like in the quote. And if they have any questions, then right here on the quote, they can actually type in questions, and those questions get stored here, and an email gets sent to the sales rep, so they're notified. Sales rep comes back here, posts the answer, and as you can see, all the questions and answers are right here on the quote, and they become part of the quote when the quote's accepted. When they are ready to accept, you can sign. Your customers can sign electronically here, saving them the hassle of having to print, sign, and fax it back. QuoteWerks can also help you collect credit card payment, whether it be a deposit or a full amount or just a progress payment. We support over 80 gateways, including QuickBooks Merchant Services and Authorize.net, and the money is deposited directly into your checking account. Here's one of our Quote Valet dashboards, and this basically just shows the history of any quote that you've uploaded to Quote Valet. So when you deliver this quote to your customer through Quote Valet, you'll be able to see its history. In that you see when it was uploaded, when the customer viewed it for the first time, if the customer changed options, if they viewed it from a second time, when they accepted it, when they paid for it. You'll see all that history. This is something new, our Quote Valet Web, which is part of our Quote Valet subscription. It's an executive summary, and what it's really great for is especially the owners of the company or the executives, they can come here and at a glance for any particular period, like today or this week or this month or this year, they can very quickly see how many quotes were sent out, how many quotes were accepted into orders, how many were paid for. You see both the number and the dollar amount, and then as you choose each one, you see all the individual quotes or orders that make up that segment. You can also see, any customer comments that the customers have posted, any sales rep comments that the sales reps have posted. One of my favorite buttons is this little send note button on the individual items. That gives me a chance to review the quote and then send a note to the sales rep. Say, hey, great job on this, or hey, don't do that again. It's just very practical and useful. There's also comparative analysis, which enables you to very quickly compare the relative performance of your sales reps. Again, it's over different periods, and it's based on quotes or orders, and the dollar amounts and the actual just quantity of the quotes and orders. So it's a really useful tool. Then we're moving on to purchasing. So here on the purchasing window are all the items that we need to order, and we can pick and choose those, and right here at the last minute we can see the pricing availability from each distributor. If we need to switch distributors because one of them is not in stock, we can do that really easily right here. It also is going to show you the pricing from CDW, Newegg, Amazon, Dow, ProVantage, and Staples. Here's an example of we've selected the items, and then we're going to place this order with Tech Data. So instead of going to the techdata.com website, typing in all the part numbers and the quantities and possibly making mistakes, instead this is what our QuoteWerks online ordering functionality does for you. All you have to do is click a button and it will submit the order online with Tech Data. So it saves you a ton of time right there. Not only does it do that, but it also will create a purchase order for you in either QuickBooks, Peachtree, or ConnectWise. So that's an incredible time saver as well, and helps you really tie in your systems. Now, once you've placed the order electronically using QuoteWerks, there's some more advantages that are available only to you, which is that QuoteWerks will actually give you a line item based status on each of the ordered items. So it'll tell you if it's shipped or hasn't shipped, if it's on hold, what warehouse it's coming from, what the tracking number is for the item, and any of the serial numbers of the items that are in the actual boxes. Before you even physically have them, you'll know what the serial numbers are based on this information. So it's really very useful. All of what I've just described saves you a tremendous amount of time, but if it's possible, this system actually saves you even more time, in that we know that we've ordered the items, and it's taken us a lot of steps just to get to the point where we've actually ordered the items. But now that the orders are items are ordered, we're in this area where we have to reconcile. Did they actually ship? Have we received them? What's the status? I think this is where, as business owners, we spend the most amount of time. And this screen right here in QuoteWerks tells you immediately what is not shipped and what has not been received, so you can focus on that, contact who you need to, and get all the items into your possession, where you can then move forward with the job. Also, we have a shopping cart feature in Quote Valet, which is also part of our Quote Valet subscription. So if you have customers that routinely reorder items from you, you can very easily give them a personalized URL to go to anytime they want. And they just go there and they pick and choose the items that they want to order, and they click submit, and it shows up as an order for you in QuoteWerks. Real huge time saver, especially if you take a moment to think about the process that you currently have. The process currently is the customer probably picks up the phone and calls a sales rep, and it's taking up your sales rep's time to order items like toner cartridges or just another workstation that's already a pre-established configuration. You spend a lot of time just trying to really understand what is it that they're actually trying to order, and are we ordering the right thing. and worse yet if it's going by email back and forth, back and forth. So what we've done is we've turned that whole process of back and forth and a lot of unknowns, which translates into wasted time, and we've turned that into just a, pick and choose which items you want, click submit, and then we're going to move forward with it. So huge time saver. Another great use for the Quote Valet shopping cart is if you have maybe your distributor's running a special on HP servers. You can go ahead and create a shopping cart just for that server item with a special price, set an expiration date on it, and then do an email blast out to your entire customer base. And anyone who's interested in it, when you come in the morning, you'll have orders sitting waiting for you in QuoteWerks. This is another neat thing that we have. It's a Quote Valet status board, and in our office we have it on a 47-inch monitor, and the whole sales team can see it. And it shows priority notifications of customer activity. So it'll show us any quotes that have been accepted, paid for, any expired quotes viewed by customers, any questions posted by customers, and things of that nature, things that we need to act on quickly. It also shows us, our inbox items, how many inbox items each person has, the largest quote for the day, largest order for the day, things like that. And then we also have leaderboard type items like, top accepted quotes this week and this month and this year and things like that. And then lastly, we have Quote Valet Mobile, which is also part of a Quote Valet subscription, and it enables you to, from your tablet, go out to a customer site and put together a quote for, routine like reorder items, or possibly you have standard items that you quote the customer when you come in and you sell a certain package and certain MSP package, a certain computer system package, different things like that. And so this makes it real easy to go in there and put together that quote for the customer while you're with the customer at the customer site. So that was the quick presentation. If you saw some things in the presentation that you're not familiar with, please call our support team and they will assist you in getting modules you may not have or assist you in getting these features set up. We found that most of our customers want help setting up and learning to better use QuoteWerks. Our simple answer to this is that we have phone support, videos, and a 900-page user manual. But if you want us to just do the actual setup work, we are available to do this. Just call or email to request our professional services, which are billed at $100 per hour. Thank you for watching.